Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much. Yep. Okay, thank you, sir. Well, what a way to start the morning. Conference call with the Department of Justice and the Colombian consulate. Not exactly Abbott and Costello, if you know what I mean.
What'd they have to say?
Well, the Colombians' official line is that Ray Montez is a convicted felon who escaped their custody while serving a 20-year sentence for murder.
Well, we both know that that's not true.
Which part? The murder or the escape?
I came here to tell you that you were right about everything. Especially about me. Nora, I made a mess out of this whole thing, and I know it is my responsibility to clean it up.
And how are you going to do that?
Well, I don't know if I should tell you in order to protect you.
Oh, for God's sake, Clint. Based on recent history, you could protect me right into disbarment. Or worse.
Would you trust me one last time?
No, I can't trust you. After everything that's happened?
Well, I know what's happened. Once Dorian took BE, I started to act like Asa. Instead of acting like myself, even when people pointed that out to me. I'm sorry that I did that.
Well, that cost you, didn't it?
Apologizing is not my best defense.
No.
And this one's not even over.
No?
Not only was I wrong, but you were right all through this.
Feel free to elaborate.
Well, not only did you warn me not to do what I did, but you warned me that I had better get myself back on track. Nora, you were the reason, probably the only reason, that Langston was never going to get on that plane. And I thought that you should know that before I go and try and make things right.
Oh, hell. I need a prisoner.
But it's not settled?
No, it's not. I think you should hire a lawyer, and you should convince the judge to reverse his decision, okay? But for now, you are free and clear.
Which is the way it should be.
Hell, you are so versatile. I mean, a nurse at the hospital, selling magazines at the airport, and now a guard in the jail.
I quit that job at the airport. Guns, bullets, not my cup of tea.
You never used to be afraid of a little gunfire.
People change, Dorian. Well, some do anyway.
Now stop this. And just tell me why we're here.
We all ask ourselves that question.
Don't get existential on me. I'm asking why we're here outside Nora Hanen's office.
Well, she asked to bring you here. I don't know. Maybe she wants to talk to you.
You think?
This shouldn't take long.
I'll be right outside. Thank you. And if I were you, I'd play ball.
If you were you,
Dorian? Come on in. Have a seat.
I feel like I'm missing something here. Oh, I know what it is. My lawyer.
Ah, yes, yeah, right. You're right. So, we can talk, but until he gets there, everything's off the record. Sit down.
What do we do now? Trade recipes?
Oh, we can sit in total silence. my goodness, I really should have... Oh, leave these out with you here. Nope.
And now I'm supposed to ask, what are those papers?
They're all the charges that my office is considering filing against you.
You're trying to scare me. Nora, the woman who did shoot Montez is in the cell right next to mine. I'm not worried.
Yeah, did you know that you could be charged with conspiracy even when you have inept conspirators?
Conspiracy?
Mm-hmm. Conspiracy to commit murder. Premeditated murder. Murder for hire. First degree. Needle time.
You love your job.
We've got the shooter. He's dying to deal.
What do you want?
Excuse me?
You called me. You just told me all of that to open a negotiation. So, Nora, what are we negotiating for?
What are you doing here?
I came to check on Mr. Montez.
There's no change. He's critical. You can go now.
Yeah. Leave.
Langston, can I talk with you for just a minute?
Why? So you can blackmail her like you did Dr. Lord?
So I can start making amends.
You think that's gonna be easy? You brought my uncle here to screw up my life. And we don't even know if he's gonna make it or not. But if he does, he could still take me with him to Columbia.
He can't do that. No matter what happens with Ray, you're going to be staying with Dorian.
How do you know that?
I found out this morning that the Colombian government sees him as a convicted murderer who has escaped.
He said that wasn't true.
He lied. If Ray lives, he's going to be living in a Colombian prison.
Lang, it's over.
Is it?
You're right. There is room to deal here.
That means you don't have a case.
You know, what I do have is a scared and not so smart hitman. But he is smart enough to know that his only shot of taking the death penalty off the table is to tell me who hired him. You care to roll the dice on him?
I repeat, what do you want?
I want to return to sanity, Dorian. I want, for example, I really want Langston Wilde to feel safe and secure again.
That's exactly what I want.
Good.
But Clint is the one who threatened her.
And you responded in kind. Do you know, thanks to... I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go on, talk about all the things you did wrong. We could be here for days. So, I just want to put things back to the way they were when everything was working out well for everybody involved.
You mean like before Clint hired a murderer to steal my daughter away from me?
No, I mean back. That's way before that. Back before you stole Clint's company from him. I'll drop the charges if you drop CE.